All right. Good afternoon, good evening to everyone is watching this beautiful video. I'm so excited, and I just want to say thank you for keep on watching and following. If you're watching in for the very first time, hit that subscribe button and of course get to follow up on every single video that we drop. You can as well like and comment on the video and the rest of other videos we have already dropped, talking about various topics. Today we simply want to talk about it's a brand new one, and it's been so confusing. So many people have actually grown on to understand this, but I just want to throw more light on it today. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between wisdom and smartness, or you call it knowledge. Yes, the difference between wisdom and smartness, because oftentimes we misuse this, and some people don't know exactly what it means, so they end up using it inappropriately. So that's what I want to iron out right about now, and I hope we're gonna segment it probably in 3 series or 2 series, depending on the time that we'll be having. Anyway, to start off, let me try to briefly describe each notion. Let me start with wisdom. Wisdom is having knowledge, but you know how to use that knowledge, and that knowledge is aimed at benefiting others, and you can use it for proper judgment. Smartness, or call it knowledge, is gathering information from different fields of life, scopes of life, or in a particular area of life. That is knowledge or smartness, being knowledgeable about something or being smart on something. You only have that information that you particularly get from that field or from various fields, but it's told most of the times. It's told. So you can gather as much as you can from different areas, but most cases you simply just pass it on, or sometimes it's for your personal use to stand out. That's not the case with wisdom. Wisdom, you use this knowledge, you get this knowledge, but again, you have to digest this knowledge. You have to scrutinize it. You have to use it for the good of others. It's not for you. You can judge the situation depending on the wisdom you have. Yes. And the experience, actually, most of the times, wisdom comes with experience, because you reach a time, you've gone through something, and you know exactly how it can be figured out, and you just want to help somebody. That is what they call wisdom. You learn sometimes from mistakes, even after knowing how bad it is. Anyway, getting into the differences between knowledge and wisdom, or call it smartness and wisdom, because most of you guys don't know exactly what is smartness and what is wisdom. So sometimes you confuse. When someone is wise, you say that person is smart, and when someone is smart, you say that person is wise. So I just want to enlighten more on that one today. Right about now, let me start off with wisdom. Wisdom is naturally earned. There is nowhere you're gonna go, no school of wisdom. There is no school of wisdom. It's naturally earned. It's naturally given. It's a free gift, which is not the case with smartness. Smartness, it's artificial. The reason that's why I say it's artificial, because you got to go and read a pile of books. You read passages from internet, from all different sources, to have this knowledge. That what makes you smart. But then wisdom is after getting this information, and then you can sit down and scrutinize and see if truly this can cope up with the pressures of nature. How does it really come in line? Does it really come in line with the forces of nature? So that is how wisdom is. You have to get that knowledge or the information, and then you can compare with the situation, so that you don't simply rely on the knowledge that you've attained. And that's not the case with smartness. Smartness, we only rely on the information we have. We don't go an extra mile. We just give out what we've been told. We just give out what we've learned to other people that probably don't know about that particular area of life. For example, let me give you a good example about wisdom. Wisdom is like finding a doctor. He's a professional doctor, but he's smoking. That is just being smart. This guy is smart. He's an educated doctor. Probably is doing so well. He's a surgeon. He's a dentist. He's a pharmacist. He's a chemist. Whatever he is. But he's just doing what is wrong. Even after teaching that, hey, smoking causes cancer, he still goes ahead and do this. That's what they call lack of wisdom. Yes, he's smart, but he's not wise. So that's what I want to let you know, guys, so that you can pretty well and try to distinguish between the two notions, which is smartness and wisdom. The other thing is that smartness is discernment. I mean, wisdom is discernment. It's discernment. It's about relating with others. You're having this knowledge, but how do you relate with others to impact their lives? How do you relate with others? You discern. It gives you a proper view of life, not depending on only the information you have. And that's not the case with smartness. Smartness, like I said earlier on, just relies on the information that you have gathered, and there you think you're a queen, you're a king, because you have gotten this, because you know what it is all about. I know what that means. So this is what I want us to talk about, and I want to share with you. The other thing is that wisdom is aimed at impacting lives. It's aimed at impacting life. That is a beautiful thing about wisdom. So whoever is wise will always look out for somebody to impact, will always look out for a life to change. But a smart person will only just do it to prove himself. Smartness is aimed at proving somebody. If a doctor goes and treats a person, yes, he's impacting a person, but he's only doing what he's been told to do. Okay? But wisdom is when a doctor treats somebody and he is able to give more beyond just treatment, more beyond just medical advice. That's what they call wisdom. Wisdom goes beyond just smartness, and most of the times it's attained through experience. So the more you go through, the more you get wiser. That is, if you're willing. Because even within the ugliest moments of life, there is a notion that helps you to understand better how this life is meant to be. Even the too much knowledge that you have, there is a way you can use it to impact others, to change your life and live a peaceful life. That's how wisdom is. So my friends, my brothers and sisters, I just don't want to have you confused about these two notions. Smartness has never been wisdom, and wisdom has never been smartness. There is a funny thing that was once said, that a smart person cannot attain judgment, but a wise person can get knowledge. Because a smart person, most of the times, they are proud of themselves. They think they know, and it's all about them. So smart people, as much as they're so important in life, but sometimes they need to go an extra mile. Wise people, they need to cooperate with the smart people to teach them other extra things that they don't have. I said it's two things. You can be smart, but you're not wise. But I guess there is no way you can be wise and not smart. It's very hard. There is no way you can be wise and not smart and not have the knowledge, because where is your wisdom based? So it's the same thing. So I guess you need to scrutinize this, and that's the reason as to why I came through, so that I can share it with you. And I'm just so excited that I had this moment. I know time is a little bit dark and this video is going to be a little bit dark, but I just pray that you bear it with me and we can reach an agreement. We can understand these things better. We always have this platform so that we can come up with things that can help us think about our lives and where we're going, so that we can make a world a better place for everyone. It's up to you and me and everyone, regardless of your standards, regardless of your status, regardless of where you come from, to change this world. And it does not call for so much. It only calls for what you have. What you have. You might even just have that one word of encouragement. You might even just have that one prayer you can offer. You might even just have that 1 cent you can give. You might just have that one thing that you can do. You don't have to have so much to start off. You can start off with everything you have. You just have that used shirt. You can give it out. A word. You can give it out. Share it with others. That's my impression in this one, and that's what I want to emphasize right here. So I'm so excited that you guys can cope up with me, and I just want to bless each and every one of you that is watching this video. May God bless you and bless you indeed. Catch you next time when we'll be elaborating more about wisdom and smartness.